guessing what other people are thinking. One thing I see consistently is that people make a lot of decisions based on assumptions more than facts. For instance, if someone doesn't return a phone call, one can assume they must be upset. Or a customer doesn't respond to a proposal, they're probably not interested. Or an employee seems quieter than usual, something must be wrong. The problem is people usually don't stop at the assumption, but they act as if it's true. I was talking with someone recently who was worried that a family member was upset with them. As we talked through the situation, I kept asking them questions. What actually happened? What do you know for certain? What evidence do you have? The answer was not much. There were several possible explanations. The person really wasn't sleeping well. They had a lot of family responsibilities they were juggling, and basically they had a full schedule. And like most people, life was busy for them. And there wasn't anything that actually proved they were upset. The only thing we knew for certain was there wasn't enough communication to make that determination. That's a fact. Everything else was an assumption. I see this happen in business all the time. Someone submits a proposal and doesn't hear back. They assume it's too expensive. Maybe, but did they actually find that out? Or are they assuming based on something they heard or just thought about? The moment we don't have enough information, our minds try to complete the picture. Sometimes we're right, and sometimes we're completely wrong. The danger is making decisions based on the story we created instead of the facts that we actually have. We don't really know until we know the facts. Be aware if we're building a story around something, because assumptions create unnecessary stress, and stress affects our emotions and reactions. And negative emotions affect our decisions, reacting to something that may not even be true. Whenever I catch myself doing this, I stop and ask a simple question. What do I actually know? Not what I think, not what I feel, and not what I fear. What do I know? And I ask another question. What's another possible explanation? Usually I can come up with several, and that changes everything. Because once we realize there are multiple possible explanations, we stop acting as though the first assumption is automatically the right one. Separating facts from assumptions results in clear thinking. And this is where we can save ourselves a lot of unnecessary stress to think more clearly and make much better decisions.